Alright, so the first part of the song is talking about a small town girl and a city boy. They both take the midnight train going anywhere. Now, this is like a narrative part, giving an example that not only small town girls or big city boys, they're completely opposite. They all take the midnight train, which is the train of life. That it's representing life. Going anywhere, I mean, no one's going to take the same path in life. Name two people who have the same path in life. And, yeah, they just go anywhere. That's life. I mean, you can't predict anything. Then it talks about a singer in a smoky room, smell of wine and cheap perfume. It's another representation of life. It's the same. It's basically the same analogy. It's saying, yeah, it's hard to sing. It's hard to really see or do anything in a smoky room. And smell of wine and cheap perfume just means all the cover-ups of life, just like wine and cheap perfume, and all hiding who we truly are. And for a smile they could share the night. I mean, let's face it, so many people in this world right now are so desperate for someone they can count on. So just for a smile they can share the night. And then it goes on and on and on and on, which means I guess they just spend the rest of their life together practically. It's also talking about life, and it also goes on and on and on. Then it's talking about, and then it says the pre-chorus where it's like strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night, streetlight people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. I'll break that down line by line. Strangers waiting. Everyone's a stranger in this world. I mean, face it. Do you really know everyone? Like, know them? Heck, I don't really fully know myself. And so it's just, everyone's practically a stranger. They're all just waiting. Everyone's waiting on something. Just like, everyone is waiting on something. So, whether it be literal or emotional or verbal, it doesn't even, like, yeah. And then it's saying up and down the boulevard. So they're waiting up and down the boulevard, yeah. When the lead singer of Journey was writing the song, he was in a hotel room. He was on like the top floor or something. He was doing a tour. And so he was just looking out the window at night, and he saw just strangers up and down the boulevard waiting on something. And then there's shadows searching in the night. I mean, we're all searching for something. Whether it be, I don't know, just, I actually don't know a good answer for that, but, then it says street lights people. See, the lyrics are messing it up, when in reality it's saying street light people. Like the people are street lights. See, when he was looking out his window, he saw just a bunch of people holding flashlights or some sort of light to see their way. This makes into another analogy of life, where it's saying a lot of people are trying to find their way using a light or something, find their way in life. But that's not really possible too much. You can't really do that. And it's saying streetlight people living just to find emotion. So when he was looking out, pretty much all he saw was people doing something for some emotion. Whether it be satisfaction, calmness, I don't know. Hiding somewhere in the night. Another analogy of life coming back in again. Saying, it goes back to the singer in the smoky room part, where it was saying the cover-ups of life. This just states that with the smell of wine and cheap perfume. That's the backstory. And then we have to go. We can't miss this guitar solo. All right, now that the guitar solo is over, I can't speak. We're on the next part. It's the first line is working hard to get my fill. Now, a lot of people are working hard to get a fill of money, emotion. I don't know any other ones, so I guess, but then, yeah, everyone wants a thrill. I mean, think about it. Do you want a thrill right now? Watching this video, do you want a thrill right now? Like, I don't. You probably do, some sort. Because this is going to be pretty boring. And then, paying anything to roll the dice. Now we'll just switch to gambling. See, when everyone's tired, really, or not everyone, I guess, a lot of people, when they don't really have, I guess I shouldn't say nothing much left. I guess more of like not much else to do, or like you want a thrill, because it's all based off of luck and skill and stuff, so it's really thrilling. Then it's saying just one more time, because, yeah, gambling is addictive sometimes. So, with almost everyone there, they all are just, like, pretty, like, I got it, just one more time, just one more time, just one more time, just one more time, because it's that satisfaction emotion, living just to find emotion part. Then some will win, some will lose. I mean, that's life. And then some were born to sing the blues. I could not find a single answer to that point, even through my own brain. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on. I can't anymore. There's so many references to life. Like a never-ending movie. Life will go on and on and on till time is done. And that's not happening anytime soon. So for now, it goes on and on and on and on. And then it goes back to the pre-chorus, where it's like strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Yeah, we already went through that stuff, so I don't need to discuss that. Then it goes to the don't stop believing, hold on to the feeling, street light people. So here's how I took this. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling, streetlight people. See, it's referencing back to those streetlight people, where they're trying to find their way in the night, aka life, and all they need is to don't stop believing that they can be successful. Stuff, and I think all of us have that connection to those streetlight people. And then, yeah, it just keeps repeating. But 3 times, and then the song's over. So, I think that's all. Yeah, that's all. So just a quick recap. It first talks about, just first says, no matter who you are, you're gonna take the midnight train, or the life that you could barely see through, going anywhere. You can't really follow in someone's footsteps too well. You're gonna make, depending on your emotions and depending on everything, you will make different decisions. Then it does another analogy of life, saying that, yeah, life is hard and you can barely do stuff. And there's a lot of cover-ups, so don't assume that's who they truly are if you're thinking about it like another person. Then he talks about what he sees around. So it first it goes off of narratives, then it goes to his observations, saying there's just strangers up and down the boulevard, really just trying to find something, whether it be emotion, verbally or physically. They're all searching for something. Then it's saying the people that are doing this are streetlight people, which is practically everyone. And they're all just living just to find some emotion. I mean, yeah. Then people can just resort to gambling. And it says not everyone will win, and some will lose. And then it goes back to the analogy saying, oh, it'll go on and on and on. Life will go on and on. Then it's gonna go with a pep talk saying, don't stop believing, streetlight people. Hold on to that. And the summary of everything, I just did a recap. The meaning of the song is saying, based on everything I've seen and I know, just remember, even though life is tough, don't stop believing. That's my message to you guys now. So, don't stop believing. Even if life is tough, don't stop believing, streetlight people. All right, that's my video for today. I'm gonna have a 3-episode series of everything that's happening currently in my life, what's happened, and what will happen. Well, I can't really make that prediction. I'll try to make that happen. Make sure you stick around for that, and I'll see you next time. Peace.